Hello, people of the earth. My name is Vinyl Fox, and today I am very excited to show you something about the new blocks that were introduced in snapshot 17W06A. The new blocks, they, as usual with an update, caused a lot of reaction by the Minecraft community. And I don't know if I liked him, but I think I just have to kind of get used to it. But anyhow, behind this bedrock wall, there's some little things I set up for you guys. So let's get to it. Let's go around about this wall, and here are the new blocks. Also, I'm gonna show a few features of the new features in the snapshot, which I can't show because I'm in the wrong game mode. I'm gonna change that. So game mode, creative. First of all, there's this little bookshelf, which you can change your save your toolbars. So if you wanna let's say if you have a shit ton of diorite in here and a shit ton of wood and sponges, and you kind of need them, but you want to save them and you kind of want to need them later. So what you do, as you can see here, save toolbar with control 1. So let's do control 1. Okay, control 1. And okay, after some technical difficulties, I fixed it. So if you want to save a toolbar, then for instance, I want to do redstone stuff now, and well, that's on my hotbar now. So if I tab in the screen when it's not like in the E menu in the inventory, then just hit Shift 2 and it changes back to the blocks, and if I do Shift 1, then it will change back to the redstone stuff. So if you want to save toolbars, let's say I want to make a new toolbar, I don't know, let's get rid of this guy, this junk. Okay, this is still saved. Okay, so let's put some wool in here, another piece of wool, a diamond block, or a diamond ore I mean, and some stairs, and I'm gonna save this to control 3. So this is now saved. If I go back to the toolbars, you can see that it's been saved to toolbar 3. You can save up to 9 toolbars here, so if you want to cycle through them, just hit Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, and that's how you're gonna go about when when you have saved toolbars. So I'm gonna get rid of the junk, and I'm gonna show you guys the new blocks, which are the terracotta blocks, the concrete powder blocks, and the concrete blocks themselves, which have a pretty hefty color. I mean, they're pretty sharp, I might say. They did look really cool, the texture's really cool, but they called it concrete powder, and to be completely honest, okay, I get it because they have new properties, but it's basically colored sand. They have exactly the same properties as sand, except they're colored. The only thing is, if they hit water, they can turn into concrete, just like real concrete would after a while. So these are the blocks we're going to be talking about, plus a few extra features. And I've set up a few things here, which is, this is the recipe for the concrete powder, which is 4 sand, 4 gravel, and any kind of color you want. The thing is, I've put a load of sand, a load of gravel, and a load of lapis in here. The crafting recipe is shapeless, so if I put it like this and this and this, it would still create blue concrete powder. It doesn't matter how you place it, since it's all filled up. So there's no real recipe. It's just put the blocks into the crafting table and enjoy. So that's blue concrete powder, and I still think it looks a bit purplish, but that's my opinion. So to create these powders, you can use any dye you want, so light gray dye, cyan dye, blue, cocoa beans, ink sacs, green dye, bone meal, anything of the 16 traditional colors. Well, traditional is not really the right thing to call it, because they have been tweaked a little bit and the colors have become a little bit more bright, so that's a thing. The next thing about the concrete powder is, and this is something I found quite weird, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a real thing that concrete powder does. So here I've made a little basin of flowing water, and if I hit this button, it will push the concrete powder into the water and it will turn it into a concrete block. That's a thing, but I've been searching for info on the wiki, which says that concrete powder turns into concrete blocks in still and flowing water. That's true, but if it's only one source block of water, the next thing happens. If you push it in, it will stay concrete powder, which is quite peculiar. Let's give ourselves a water bucket, put some new water in, put this one there, and try it again. See, if there's only one source block of water, it stays concrete powder, which is quite peculiar. So in this regard, it does kind of act like sand. It replaces the water source block with the material itself. Now I've set up a little extra test here, so if you do it like this, see, it turns into concrete, it turns into concrete, this one turns into concrete, but if it's one block, it stays concrete powder. Now I don't know if that's a bug or a thing that concrete powder does, but since we're in a snapshot, it's not an official release. If you have any idea why concrete powder does this, then please let me know in the comments below. And I'm really keen to hear what you guys have to say about it. The next thing that we're going to be doing is the terracotta blocks. The terracotta blocks are the same colors as what we had back there. They have the 16 traditional colors from white to black. And you might think, why is this one outsourced from the rest? It's because this is the clay itself. This is just plain clay you can find as a resource in the wild, in your Minecraft world. Behind me there's a little setup I made. So in order to give you guys a little mind refresher, to get the clay, if you use, I'm gonna go into survival mode because I want to test out. So this is a normal shovel, and if you have a normal shovel, let's just get this one and start hacking away on this, you get clay balls, or well, clay it's called in the game. Clay will make clay bricks, and that will turn into clay brick blocks, which is not the way you want to go. In order to get the clay, you want to have a shovel with silk touch on it, so you get the block itself. Then put it into an oven, make it hardened clay, add a color, and then you have the colored stained clay. So let's do this. Oh, I forgot to put, oh, that's cold in the oven, nice. So put the clay in here and let it just burn. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna get a, let's get this one, I think, to color it. So there's our hardened clay. and let's put it into a crafting bench and make the stained clay. The recipe for stained clay is, however, 8 pieces of clay with 1 color in between, or in the middle. So they're quite difficult to make. You have to have silk touch, and you have to have 8 pieces to make to get the recipe going. So let's get these out of their item frames, and let's craft up 1 piece of, well, 8 pieces of black stained clay. So this is black hardened clay, sorry. It's stained clay, hardened clay, you get the idea. So yeah, we've got our black clay now, but I want to have terracotta blocks. Yeah, sure, you do. So in order to get your terracotta blocks, just put the black hardened clay or the colored hardened clay into the oven, and it starts burning or cooking it again, and this will give you the black glazed terracotta. And if I take out this one, and if I put in, let's just see what's a nice color. This one's nice, I think. So let's put okay, get this one out. Let's put this one in, and now it's gonna cook the hardened clay, and it will turn out to be a different terracotta block, which is the blue one, the blue glazed terracotta. And they look pretty awesome, in my opinion. So there's 2 ways to get clay. Go into a riverbed and just go into a riverbed and dig it out. The other way to get clay, or get the hardened clay, is go into a mesa biome, which is full of the stuff. So if you're in a mesa biome, you're loaded. I mean, the terracotta blocks are just for you for the grabbing. I'll show you what you can do with the terracotta blocks. So you can create patterns like this and like that, and if you can make it like in a circle, a directional one. You can also put it like this, so they look like directional arrows. If you have the blue one, you can put the star together, you can put the square together. They're basically flooring blocks. I mean, come on, what else you're gonna use them? Maybe for like stained glass, or like the windows that are in a church. That's what you're gonna use them for. But basically they're flooring blocks. I mean, yeah. So these are the blocks, and these are the patterns you can make. This one's pretty clear. I mean, I put the square in the middle, and here I just put it a bit different. So in order to show you, just check it out. You can, oh, I need to be in creative mode because this is not gonna work. So if you put them like this, let's see, this one there, this one there, this one there, this one there, you get this pattern. If you put them like, let's see, this one there, this one there, there, and there, you get this pattern. So in order, just the direction that you place them in is the direction that you're gonna get in the texture. So that's basically everything I wanted to show you about the new blocks, including the recipes. So yeah, the other few things that have been changed is magma blocks. A lot of people that I've watched videos of haven't included this. It's only a little thing, but it's a thing, so I'm gonna show it in this video. Magma blocks, you can light them on fire. No way. Yeah, you can light them on fire. The difference between this snapshot and the last snapshot, or the last version, is that if you light dirt on fire or any other block, this will go out after a certain amount of time. And the magma blocks are now made so they can burn eternally, just like netherrack. So that's a little difference in the in the new snapshot. See, the dirt went out, and the magma block will keep burning forever, just like netherrack. One last little thing that I want to show you guys is the banners. Well, not the banners in particular, but the colors on the banners. As you can see, the red on the red banner and the white and the blue banner, they're a bit more brighter. They're sharper. The colors are sharper. I think it's well, it's a Minecraft thing that the colors on the stained clay, they look not like the colors it says, so I still think that blue looks a bit purplish, but it could be my eyes, I don't know. But anyhow, these are the things I wanted to show you guys. So banners with new colors, eternal burning magma. Oh, and by the way, oh, that's not a thing. Yes, they still give you damage. The terracotta blocks, black, gray, light gray, pink, blue, and everything. The recipe for hardened clay, it's nothing new, but just I wanted to refresh your minds. Just put 8 hardened clay around it and just put any kind of dye in the middle, and you get that kind of hardened clay. This kind of hardened clay, 16 different colors. Put the hardened clay into an oven to get the terracotta blocks, and put normal clay mined with a silk touch shovel or pickaxe or whatever, and put them into the oven to get the hardened clay. The thing about the concrete powder and the concrete, why it stays concrete powder when it hits one source block of water, and if it hits more or flowing water, it will turn into a into concrete. And so I'll show you one more time. If I put it here, it stays concrete powder. The colors, the recipe, this one's very important. Remember that it's shapeless as long as there's 4 sand, 4 gravel, and a color in the crafting table, it will make concrete powder. And so yeah, that's about everything I have to say. I haven't read anything about on the wiki about being able to find these blocks in the wild. I know you can craft them, I just shown you, but I don't know if you can find these colors or these blocks like terracotta blocks maybe in a future stronghold or anything, or maybe in a I don't know, maybe in the woodland mansion or something, you might be able to find them. I don't know, that's not something that's a thing, that's just, I'm guessing. I mean, for some reason these blocks have to be found in the wild. So just thinking about how the people at Mojang think, and maybe there's going to be new strongholds or new biomes or anything that these blocks will be featured in. I'm really hoping so, because that would be awesomely cool. Anyhow, I'm gonna close this video for now. I'm gonna stop yapping your ears off. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope I've really helped you guys with the crafting recipes, so you know how to craft it. I hope I've shown you stuff that you didn't know. And yeah, so if you like this video, please hit the blue thumb up, please, the like button. And if you want to see more Minecraft videos, Minecraft knowledge videos, and my survival, then please subscribe. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Bye bye, ciao ciao.